Hello everyone, my name is Nick. I'm going to be doing a Photoshop tutorial today on how to use the clone stamp tool. So we're going to go over to my Wix blog, I said Wix, wow. The Wix blog, we're going to go down to instruction. We're going to click on download course materials. Now what this takes us to is a private photography little page with a dog photobombing. What we're going to do here is right click, go down to the second option, save image as. We're going to put that as couple. Click on that. So there's the couple. Now we're going to open Photoshop. Photoshop is the little PS blue in the square. Click on that. Probably going to take a little bit to load, but we'll get there. All right. Now once you get into Photoshop, you're going to want to go up to the top left-hand corner. You're going to hit File. You're going to hit File Open. Now that picture will be either in the downloads or the pictures. I saved mine to the pictures, so we'll scroll down here and find the couple. Double click on that, and there we are. Now the first thing you want to do for this photo is to zoom in a little bit using that magnifying glass there and just click it a couple times, maybe 3 times. There we go. You can zoom out or in by dragging. Now for the clone stamp tool, the clone stamp tool is this here. It's the 7th tool down. Looks like a little stamp. You're going to click on that. Now you notice the cursor now but turns into like what a brush tool would look like. So it looks like you're ready to paint over something. Now the clone stamp's not doing anything yet. So to activate where you're going to select from, you're going to hit Alt on Windows or Option on Mac. It's going to turn into this little crosshair right here. So this is where you're going to be sampling from. So I want to paint over the dog. I'm going to go horizontal and click here. Now I'm sampling from this portion, and it will overlay over the dog, as you can see here by there. So when I paint over, it is taking the little snippet of the sea to the right of the couple and is overlaying it to the left. So as you can see, you're going to run into some different shading options here. So the lower you go, the darker the water will be. So we'll use the darker water to cover up the paw here. And then we'll go back up a little more to get rid of the collar area. You're trying to blend approximately what you think is the best shade to cover it. As you can see, there's a little bit of an area here, but we can go back and mess with the opacity of the layer and the blending options also. But this is just a real easy tool to use to get rid of blemishes in photos and to get rid of photo bombs. So by doing this, you're simply overlaying an element of the image over top an unwanted element of the image. So in this case, we're putting water over a photobombing puppy. That may be sad to some of you, except to me it is needed. So as you can see here, we're going over the puppy with everything that's to the right, and it's looking okay. You'll want to blend it a little bit better, but at first glance, you might not be able to notice that there was a dog in this photo. So you continue like that. Clone stamp from a little closer. And now we have successfully erased the puppy. So that right there is how to use the clone stamp tool to get rid of an unwanted element in the image. I'm going to smooth that out right there. There we go. And thank you for checking it out. Hope you have a great rest of your day. And thank you for checking out this tutorial.